First pitch coming in at 4:40 p.m. for the World Series. Max Scherzer on the bump. Dynastic matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. A packed house here at Yankee Stadium, the cathedral of baseball. And here we go. First pitch to Otis. Otis with a fly to center. Otis Nixon delivers. Snow on the 1-2, going the other way. High fly ball, deep left field, and gone! And he shoots one to center. Diving catch out in center by Combs. Looks in for the sign. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball, right field at the track, at the wall, and gone! 3-1 count. Babe will swing at that offering. Deep center field. This one's got a chance, and it is gone! Babe Ruth. 515 feet out of the yard. Are you kidding me? I have never seen a ball go that far. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Croc goes the other way. Base hit. Stalker comes in to score. Another one comes in, and Dykstra scores. Phillies take the lead here in the 9th. They're up 5-3. If you look on the field right there, my mouse is over Jeremy Affeldt. He was jumping up and down on the first base line. Jeremy Affeldt, World Series champion in San Francisco. That is a walk-off. Otis Nixon delivering in the bottom of the 9th, lifting the Braves to the 7-5 victory on Monday Night Baseball. Still reigns supreme. All right, guys, what's up? It's me, Dr. D, and welcome to Out of the Park Baseball Monday Night Baseball. We're going to be here for the next couple of hours. We're going to give you pack drops here today. We are also going to play a little baseball. Today's title is Best in the West. And we've got a big rundown for you today, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. So here we go. Here's a look at the rundown for tonight's show on Out of the Park Developments. We're going to do some pack rips. We're going to do a perfect draft together. And yes, our matchup tonight on Monday Night Baseball will be 2021 San Francisco Giants and the 2021 LA Dodgers. Boy, we've got a lot of Giants in the house. Jeremy Affeldt was in that pre-broadcast sizzle reel, if you will. I guess we love our Giants, but it's going to be a good one. We're also going to play for the first time on the Out of the Park Developments stream, at least on Monday Night Baseball. We're going to play Homer Hindsight. Homer Hindsight, we'll be playing that. We'll also do some Immaculate Grid, and time permitting, we'll do some more pack rips. So that is the lineup of what's going on tonight. Now, if you do see those cards and those names on the scoreboard, those are people in my community, the Dr. Dynastic community. So subscribers, followers, all of those people, you will be seeing your names throughout. And as always, plenty of room on the bandwagon. If you'd like to come on over to my channel, please go ahead and do so. So that is a lineup, what we are doing today. So first things first, let's go ahead and get into a little bit of baseball. So bear with me just a moment as we load up the screen. And yeah, we were off a couple of weeks and now back to it. So it's great to see everybody in chat. Let me catch up. Of course, we've got Ezra Denny, our resident Giants fan, in the house. Tetsuiji as well, talking about the production value. If you ever want to see a fantastic production value, go ahead and give our guy Tetsuiji a follow. I get goosebumps every time I see the pregame introductions and announcements on Tetsuiji. A lot of great Out of the Park affiliate streamers. Many of them are in chat right now. We see, of course, Ezra Denny in chat as well. And myself, Dr. Dynastic. If we see any other streamers, affiliate streamers in chat, of course, we'll be giving you a shout out as well. All right, so let me go ahead and load this up so we can play. And yeah, so here we go. All right, so first things first, we promised pack rip, so that's the first thing we're going to do. So we're going to play a little game here, and you let me know. Okay, Nersha's in the house too. I missed that. That might have been at the very start. Nersha, yes, there it is. Nersha Benko is in the house. Nersha, great to see you as well. Thanks for letting me know, Ezra Denny, as well. I knew I was forgetting somebody. Nersha was at the very start, first in chat. Nersha Benko, you shouldn't be punished for that. You should be rewarded for that. Okay, so first thing, we're going to go ahead and open some packs here. I'm going to open until I get a gold. Usually when I do my streams, I open packs until we get at least historic silver, but we're going to bump up the value a little bit and play for gold. Once we get a gold, we'll stop ripping. All right, here we go. And I cannot wait for this matchup. And we're going to be giving a big shout out to the person who came up with this matchup. Dono43333. Dono was the one who came up with this matchup. Dono is our presenting sponsor of the broadcast. And you'll be seeing Dono's name up on the scoreboard in just a little bit. Okay, a little bit of a drought here. Not going to lie, a little bit of a drought. We could definitely use a little bit of pack luck. You know what? I forgot to enter the code, the cheat code. Hold on. Let me put that code in here. All right. There we go. So it's in. So that is the official streamer, affiliate streamer cheat code. 007-373-5963. And we will get at least gold. Here we go. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I need to hyphenate that actually. That's totally what's wrong. There we go. Cubs fans got it. There you go. 8675309. Yes, Tommy Two-Tone in the house. Underdog, great call. Thank you for showing that. Maybe we could just use pack luck instead of pack cheating. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it's still broken. Okay, interesting. Chuck Workman. Yeah, I'm getting worked here. I'm getting worked. Things are looking pretty grim on the stream. And there's the goal. Okay, good evening. What is up, Minerva? Great to see you. How is everybody doing? Excited about football season? You can like baseball and football at the same time. I was very excited to see the NFL season kick off yesterday. And the NFL, well, actually, technically it started on Thursday, I suppose. But very excited to see the 2023 NFL season up. But tell you what, Mondays aren't just for football. It is also Monday Night Baseball. All right, go ahead and give me a guess in chat. I can't guarantee any giveaways. I've not procured any giveaways from our friends at the Park Developments. But heck, just shoot your shot. Give me a guess at who this gold card is going to be. No promises that I can get you a prize, but I can put in a good word for you. I'm getting a Wilmer Flores. We're getting a Veda Pinson. Also Josh Naylor, some Vladdy Love, Austin Riley, Bobby Witt, Tristan Casa, Logan Webb. And yes, breaking news earlier today, Spectrum resolved its contract issue with ESPN. So that is huge if you are on Spectrum. Uvalde is another guest from Mr. Audit. Mr. Audit, great to see you. Dono, our sponsor for tonight, our title sponsor from the Dr. Dynastic community, Dono, guessing Logan Webb. Bobby Bonds, if he has a gold. Here we go. I can't see you. Oh, Mr. Audit, are you like, maybe you're like John Cena. I can't see you. And there's Fire Nor with a Billy Wagner. Let's see what it is. It is a Rutschman. Adley Rutschman was fallen from the world of diamond into gold. So that is a look right now at that. So, all right. So that is it. There we go. We got our first claim on some packs as well. So I know that the pack drops are working. Remember, I'm not only the Hair Club president, I'm also a client. So yes, not only am I streamer, but I also get packs just like you. All right. So there we go. Okay. Little new card art. I might have missed that. I apologize. And let's see. All right. So there's a look at my theme team. If anybody wants to sell me a Lefty Grove, I would be forever grateful. I am trying to get a Lefty Grove PTCS card, and no luck. I'm offering $230 right now. If anybody's got one, let me know. I'll up the ante, and I'll raise that bid for you to get that Lefty Grove on my theme team. If you've got any cards you are looking out for, maybe you can let us know in chat. And we love to help each other out here on stream. So if you're looking for that coveted card for me, well, it is this card because we are the Oakland 42s, which is a theme team. And we love our former athletics and or players who have worn the number 42. Oh, just a tournament reward. I beg your pardon. Thank you very much. Oh, Mr. Odded had it last week. Well, dagnabbit. I'm glad he sold it, though. I'm glad he sold it. I'm glad he got probably a lot. I'm guessing somewhere upwards of 300,000. I was thinking of my Jimmy Fox. That is a PTCS card. AVC and NYC 2 is in the house. EVC, one of our fantastic affiliate streamers. EVC, great to see you. The inspiration for me to get into Theme Team. And if you haven't already followed EVC and NYC2, who was streaming earlier today, until about, I would say, about an hour or so ago. Unfortunately, I was not able to watch. I don't even think I got any pack drops. I had too many tabs open. So I was not able to give the stream the proper credit that it deserved. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to that main menu. And let's go ahead and play a little baseball. Never too many tabs. Never. Not even if it's the soda. Not too many tabs. Also, interesting that somebody mentioned 8675309. I just saw Tommy Two-Tone in concert. It's crazy. 8675309. They had the crowd do the whole thing where everybody chanted the number along with it. So if you are at the number 8675309, expect a lot of extra phone calls now because of Tommy Two-Tone. And all right, so we're going to go ahead and load this game up. So this is going to be a historical exhibition. And again, this game is brought to you by, take a look at this. Yes, Dono 43,333. Do I have an extra 3 in there? I think I have too many 3s in there. Well, we're going to have to change that in just a moment. Because we got to get your name right, Dono. I think I put one too many 3s on there. Can we please get a professional? Well, I apologize for that. That is probably one too many. Let me know. Let me see. I saw Dono in chat earlier, but I think it was 43333. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. All right. Now here's the thing. I'm pretty good at doing things on the fly, and we're going to do that on the fly. So go ahead and take 1 3 off of there, and we'll be just fine. No problems there. Okay, so I can get out of that. We're good there. And now we're going to move on. All right, so speaking of things done on the fly, speaking of things done kind of, a little bit like showing a little sneak peek at things, we're going to go ahead and update our rundown as well, as we now can officially say the pack rips are in the books, which means, yes, we can say 100% with certainty yes, check mark. Objective number 1 is done. We've done our pack rips. Okay, which brings us now to our next option here. And that is we're going to do a little perfect draft together. So perfect draft together. Because I could use some help. And I feel like by me getting help, you guys get help too, which is always a good thing. So we'll go ahead and open up the draft and see what is up. Let's see here. We are going... We could go for 2 diamonds here. Let's go ahead and sign up for this one. Okay. We're going to draft this together, folks. So here we go. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and check that out. It is the perfect draft where you put together, you got 20 minutes to put a team together. And we're going to do this together, guys. So, all right, here we go. First out of the chute, Kent Herbeck, Herbie, Mike Adams, Orator Schaefer, Joe Barry, who is an Oakland 42. He's on my theme team. Chipper Jones and Josh Donaldson. Chat, what do you think? I've already got a vote for Donaldson here. And I'm not going to deny that's a fantastic card because it is a two-way player. So not only can Josh Donaldson pitch for us, but also not a bad hitter. Look at that BABIP. Look at the contact. Look at the gap. Look at the running. Josh Donaldson seems like the pick for us. So we'll go ahead and go with Josh Donaldson. We feel pretty good about that one. So I feel like we lucked out on that one. And then we've got an Expo, Steve Rogers in the mix. Now for round 2, our diamonds. So go ahead and at home, help me figure out which one we should do here. Former San Francisco Giant / Boston Red Sox / bunch of other thing, Ellis Burks. We got Captain America Steve Rogers there, red, white, and blue. Just saying, though I think we'll take a pass on Cap here. There is a vote for Jansen from Minerva. We love this card. Unfortunately, he's a closer. This isn't the best diamond round for us. After that great Goldie, I'm not quite so sure we like this round. But I'm only seeing one vote for Jansen, and I'm seeing one for Burks as well. High contact, good BABIP, decent defense, and a good evening to you. Don't cut the D-Block Dragon is here. So I'm not loving this round here at all. Especially, I don't like to take live cards. Well, we might just take the Ellis Burks card, move on, and nurse ourselves into the next round. We've got a Buck Ewing card. This is a PT Plus card. The Buck Ewing card. He can catch. He can do a lot of other things. That might be a good pick for us. There's a Sandy Alomar Jr., also part of PTS or PT Plus. Does not have a good eye. Does not have a good eye. And former Brave, Lonnie Smith. A fantastic eye. Too bad we just picked up a left fielder. And Brooks Lee. Good defense. Meekin. This Meekin card is very nice. In fact, that might be the card for us. I'm thinking either Meekin or Buck Ewing. What do we think, chat? I'm leaning towards Meekin here, but I will defer to you. Ronnie is saying Meekin. Peeking at Meekin, says Evil Shanks. Everybody. Penguin City is saying Meekin. The eyes have it. Meekin it is. Okay, 2 cards here on the Goldies. And we could use a couple of golds. There's Jacoby Ellsbury. Good defense out in center. Xavier Hernandez. Xavier Hernandez. The X-Man. There's a Ray Fosse. Oh my. I may just have to take Ray Fosse because he's one of my favorite human beings of all time. Kingery has great defense. He's also very splitty, as I remember. Well, you know what? Not too splitty, actually. Fantastic defense. Not much of an eye, but he will give you defense out and left. Unfortunately, we already have a left fielder. Now, let me look one more time at Kingery. Kingery can play center. We do have a vote for Boom Boom. Ooh, great movement in Homer and P. BABIP and horrible stuff. I'm intrigued by Boom Boom. I'm intrigued by Boom Boom. Well, let's go ahead and take Boom Boom. Lick a Boom Boom down. And Ned Garvin, male pitcher. Could be one. And we'll go ahead. I'm going to take Fosse on a sentimental pick. I love Ray Fosse. Rest in peace, Mr. Fosse. Okay, we got 3 starters already. 3 starters, which for a Dynastic drafted team is actually a lot. Al Rosen. How many home runs did he have his rookie year? 37 his rookie season. 37 for Al Rosen. That was a major league record. Aramis Ramirez as well. Bob Serve, I think a lot of power. And Mark Reynolds, that could be one too. I like this Reynolds card, actually. This Reynolds card might be a card we pick up. He could play third or first. Probably more likely first base. And let's see. Well, there's closer potential right there, though the control is not the best. I'm going to go ahead and go the corners here. Rosen and Reynolds, and we'll throw Reynolds at first. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and set the position here to first for Mark Reynolds. So we got the corners settled. We got Terry Steinbach, former Oakland Athletic. Could be a backup catcher for us. Villar. Good second baseman. Good BABIP. Great base stealing. All right. I could do that. And he could play second or short. Hopefully second if we can get a better defensive shortstop. Rick Rhoden. Fantastic golfer, Rick Rhoden. Always be at the top of the leaderboard in the Pro-Ams, right? Not feeling much else here. Well, let's take a look at this Gill card. Nope. No, thank you. No, thank you. What about Bob Allison? Fantastic power. No BABIP. Great eye. This might be a card for us. I think this is going to be the card. David Peralta with a contact and BABIP. So we'll take Peralta and Villar. We'll figure out what we're going to do with Peralta. That's going to be an interesting thing, an interesting call. Next up is our silver round, 2 silvers. Greg Gagne could be a fantastic shortstop for us if we want to go defense. Luis Ortiz could be a pretty good starting pitcher for us. In fact, I kind of like it because we could end up throwing Ortiz in as the closer too if we wanted. That's a little hack I like, where if you've got a standout pitcher with 2 wipeout pitches and not a great third pitch, that sometimes is a good option for a reliever / closer. JD Drew, good all around. We could go ahead and take that one too. I'll take a look at this Altman card. No, thank you. And we probably will move on here. And we will. Oh, only 2. Yep. Only 2 what? Only 2 pitches or only 2 positions? Because if you're talking about JD Drew, only right and center, that is absolutely correct. Okay, so let's see. We got Ortiz as a tweener between a starter and a closer. Now we could go ahead and grab Gatewood now. Oh, yeah, I was thinking about getting Gagne, but I decided I may just keep Villar right now. Not quite sure. Let's see. Hassel. And what do we think, guys? Look at this card again. High BABIP, high contact, but nothing else. I don't. You leave the Dodgers off the squad. That's what I say. The Norm Seaburn, great eye, not much else. But Glaber. Glaber could be a second base option for us, in which case we could play Villar at short. We'll go ahead and go with that. Let me look at Dots Miller. Nope, don't let me look at Dots Miller. We're good. All right, another pack drop. There we go. Might be time to pick up a backup catcher, though. Yeah, you know what? Actually, this card's not bad. Horrible defense, but we could get his bat in the lineup too. We're talking about boy Soderstrom, who could also get some time at first base. This is a good bat. Go ahead and take Soderstrom. Got to get an Oakland A in there. And we got Mark Reynolds, so that means that Killebrew is going to be hard to get into. Killebrew is an interesting silver with that power and eye and very low BABIP. We could throw another. Well, we've got 5 now, so we're good. Ortiz is going to be a closer. And Meekin, let's see, not Meekin. Donaldson could be a left or a right fielder for us. So we're good there. We don't have a standout center fielder yet. Let's take a look at this Beltran card. Beltran center field. I like it. We'll go ahead and take that one. Let me look at Alcantara, though, just in case. No, I'd rather have Beltran. Okay, there's 2. 8 minutes to go, 8 minutes to go, and then it's on to our Monday Night Baseball game of the night. And there's a Grady orange card. Plays a lot of everything. We like those cards. Oscar Zamora, great control. Not much else. Tyke Redmond. Tyke Redmond, not Mike Redmond. Tyke Redmond. Really good defense. Can Mickey can only play second. Not the best round for us. Yeah, that's the thing. I know I'm not a fan of these single positions here. And this Zamora card is the only reliever. You know what? We'll go ahead and take this muddy rule so at least we have a decent defensive catcher as a backup. Okay, so we're short a little bit on pitching. We need to address the bullpen. Ray King seems like a great choice. We'll go ahead and take that card. We need 2. Lou Boudreau. Holy cow. I kind of really like that as a defensive shortstop. I really like that. Okay, we're good now. We're going to put Boudreau probably in the starting lineup. And I just want to check the Kevin Gregg card. Nope. And the Storm Davis card, the What the Fork mission, right? Yep, there it is. All right, I think we're good there. Or maybe let's look at Swarzak. Nope. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Okay. Pitchers 5, 6. We definitely need to pick up some more pitchers. And we could take the Justin Thompson card. So I've got Soderstrom, Fossey, and now a third catcher. Now, Soderstrom, I can also play that card, Huseman, in other positions as well. I think we'll take the Thompson card as a lefty. A giant here. This is actually a good card, the Magley card. We could go ahead and take that. So we're going to address the pitching here. Okay. So now we've got 7 to 8 pitchers, and we have 5 cards left. And we do have really 3 catchers when you think about it, but Soderstrom can play first. We've got Mark Reynolds at first. We've got Grady Orange who can cover a bunch of positions, second, left, center, and right. Rosen as our third baseman, potentially. Boudreaux as our shortstop. Glaber can play second and short. And VR could do the same. So infield, we are covered. Burks, Peralta, Beltran, JD. But remember, we also have John Donaldson, who could be a starting outfielder for us. So really at this point, we're looking for arms. So we'll go ahead and go with historic cards here. Go Fullerton. Well, that's it. That's it, actually. So we're going to have to take some more arms. Wow. We're going to have to take 2 live cards here. I'm not a fan of that. So that puts us at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that's all the arms that are out there. I don't like that, but we might. It's just a numbers game. So then the maybe last bat or somebody who could come in as a pinch runner or something, or somebody who could play all 3 outfield positions, though I think we're good. But what I'd like is some guy who could come off the bench and pinch run for us. I think it's going to be Geyer. He's our guy. Up the middle, also plays right field. I don't know about that, actually. I look at Trevor Plouffe one more time. Yeah, I think that's it. Unless we take a Tiger here. All right, that's it. Well, let me look at Gibby Brack real quick. Yeah, there we go. That's our guy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are good. And with 3 minutes to spare, our draft is complete. We'll go ahead and look at those lineups, and we will pretend that will be okay. We would manage it a little bit more, but holy cow, we are 38 minutes into the stream. We have not played any baseball, so we need to get that fixed in a hurry because that's why we're here. That is why we are here. All right, let me take a quick break here, look at our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Stay with us. Okay, folks, Dono 43 333 is our official sponsor of this week's Monday Night Baseball. And Dono wanted to see the 2021 LA Dodgers and the 2021 San Francisco Giants. Dono, if you are in the house, first of all, please say hello to everybody. And second of all, please let us know what was the impetus. Why did you decide he wanted to see these 2 teams play? I mean, there are some very obvious reasons, but we'd love to hear from you in chat. and let us know why you wanted to see this particular matchup. And there's Ezra, as always, with a little beat LA. Beat LA. Also, before we get started, I do stream my schedule on Dr. Dynastic. This is me right here. This is me right there. If you'd like to click that button right there, my name, and follow, you can see games 2 and 3 of this series tomorrow on my stream. We do stream on Tuesdays on my channel, Dr. Dynastic, and Wednesdays and Fridays as well. So you can go ahead and check out that stream if you would like tomorrow. This will be a best of 3 series, but for all intents and purposes, we'll be sort of crowning a champion from this matchup here tonight. And Mr. Wednesday, thank you. Oh, hey, look at that. The follow alerts are actually popping up on our stream, though this is for my channel. Interestingly enough. Okay, there you go. If you're not following Mr. Dynamic, what are you doing? Mr. Wednesday, welcome to the lineup. Thank you so much for the follow. I did not think those alerts were going to come on over to this stream. So that is interesting. That is interesting. Well, at least you get a perfect shout out when you come on. So we do have this matchup here. And Dono saying in chat, and Dono's the one who came up with this matchup. Battle between LA and the Giants that year was epic. Still struggling with winning 107 games and not getting past them in the divisional series. So you had the Giants and you had the Dodgers. The Giants that year won 107 games and held off the LA Dodgers. An epic showdown, an absolute thriller of a season, of a pennant chase. And it came down to those two teams, the Giants and the Dodgers. So there it is. That is our matchup for tonight. Bear with me just a moment, folks. Now, one of the things that I do for our subscribers on my channel, Dr. Dynastic, is that you will hear custom reads throughout. So I'm just loading that page up so I get those reads for strikeouts, for home runs, for starting lineups. The list goes on and on. And please debate away. Maybe that's a good way to start off here the broadcast is what do you believe is the best rivalry in baseball? There are some that are mentioned often. The Giants Dodgers is one, Yankees Red Sox, Cardinals Cubs. Let us know in chat what you think the best rivalry in baseball is these days. All right, let's get to it. Let's play a little baseball, guys. And folks, this is Monday Night Baseball on Out of the Park Developments, and we've got a battle of best in the West. We're taking it back to the year 2021 between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Dodgers, Giants, both over 100 wins in the regular season, but only one could call themselves the champions of the National League West. That distinction belonging to the San Francisco Giants, who overcame the Dodgers to win the West. Of course, both teams wound up going to the postseason. We are at the phone booth, whatever you like to call it, Pac Bell Park, AT&T, Oracle, the ballpark of many names. We'll call it Oracle Park, where your game time temperature for tonight on Monday Night Baseball is partly cloudy skies, wind blowing right to left at 10 miles an hour. So the wind blowing out of McCovey Cove across to the Coke bottle and glove out in left. Wind blowing right to left at 10 miles an hour. Your game time temperature 54 degrees. And this weather report has been brought to you by Lost Duck TW. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a Lost Duck TW. Big matchup here tonight as we get you ready here in the pregame show. The pregame show is being brought to you by Cubs fan 23 Steve. Giants, Dodgers. Does it get any better than this? Your defensive alignment for the Giants here on the home field. Winner-take-all Monday Night Baseball matchup. Bryant, a midseason acquisition for the Giants in left. Mike Yastrzemski, yes, the grandson of the great Carl Yastrzemski, out in center. Lamont Wade will get the start in right. On the Giants infield, Flores, Crawford, Solano, Belts, and the Gold Glover Buster Posey with the catching duties tonight. And on the hill, big bounce back season, Gossi. Kevin Gossman will get the start for the San Francisco Giants. Started his career with the Baltimore Orioles, couple years in Atlanta. Really kind of regressed a little bit during that 2019 season between Atlanta and Cincinnati, signing a pretty much undervalued contract to come over to the Giants, a prove-it contract. And boy, Kevin Gossman has proved it this year in 2021. Kevin Gossman, 14-game winner for the Giants, 227 strikeouts in 192 innings pitched. Offensively, here's a look at the batting order for the wild card Dodgers of 2021. The Turners, Trey and Justin, batting first and second. A healthy Corey Seager batting third at short. Mookie Betts, the former Boston Red Sox outfielder, batting fourth. A.J. Pollock will bat fifth. He'll be followed by Muncy, Smith, Bellinger, and Max Scherzer batting ninth. Starting lineups brought to you by Hertz Donut. Next time you're in Cedar Falls, Iowa, you might just find really vanilla gorilla at Hertz Donut. Hertz Donut, open 25/8. Want a Hertz? Hertz Donut, the best in Cedar Falls. 417 of you watching here on Monday Night Baseball. Great to have you on board for this one as we get the first pitch here at Oracle. On the 1-2 pitch, ground ball, third base, throw to first will be in time as Trey Turner is retired. First pitch of the game brought to you by Chess Safari. It ain't checkers, it's chess. Chess Safari. And that'll bring up now Justin Turner. Justin Turner, 27 home runs in the regular season. Those 27 home runs equaling a career high 3 times in all now. Justin Turner has hit 27 home runs on the year to go with a .278 batting average, 87 runs batted in, and 87 runs scored. 0-2 pitch on the way. Here's the pitch from Gossman. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Our game's first strikeout. Brought to you by Podman 19. Experience the ultimate getaway. Book your trip today to America's finest city, San Diego, California, with Podman 19. So Turner strikes out against Gossman on a 98-mile-an-hour heater. Quickly 2 down. And in comes Corey Seager. Seager, .306 hitter in the 2021 season. Seager batting from the left side. Seager swings to that offering, bloops it to left, and he goes opposite field for a 2-out single. The game's first hit belongs to Corey Seager, and the Dodgers have their first base runner. Seager on first for Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts, batting average dipping significantly this year, about 30 points below his career average. .264 hitter this year. He's a lifetime .296 hitter through 2021. Came over after that salary dump out of Boston where the Red Sox started dumping salary left and right. Mookie Betts coming over to L.A. The Dodgers only too happy to pay the outfielder what he deserves. So Betts at the plate, ground ball, third base. Flores throws to first, side retired. Dodgers strand a runner heading to the bottom of 1 in San Francisco. All right, folks, we'll take a break. Here's a look at your out-of-the-park development schedule. And welcome back to Monday Night Baseball, a cool and calm evening in San Francisco. Old venerable rivals going head-to-head. This rivalry going all the way back to their days back east in New York between the Dodgers and the Giants. It used to be Brooklyn and New York. Now, of course, it is Los Angeles and San Francisco. The Giants and Dodgers of 2021, as we're in the bottom of the first. Defensively for the Dodgers on the road here, coming up from L.A. Pollock, Bellinger, and Betts. 2 Gold Glovers in that outfield. On the infield, no Gold Glovers between Turner, Seager, Turner, and Muncy. Will Smith is catching tonight, and on the hill, the former Detroit Tiger and Washington National, Max Scherzer. So Scherzer gets the start, coming over in a mid-season deal from Washington. Massive player, massive trade. Came over from Washington with Trey Turner in exchange for 4 players. Scherzer made his Dodger debut August 4th in L.A. against the Astros. And then a month later, back in September at Dodger Stadium, striking out Eric Hosmer against the San Diego Padres to become the 19th pitcher ever to reach 3,000 career strikeouts. 30, 20, and counting for Max Scherzer, who gets the start. A certain first ballot Hall of Famer, Max Scherzer, on the hill, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. In fact, won a 2019 championship with the Washington Nationals. Offensively, he'll take on Crawford, Solano, Posey, Belt, Bryant, Wade, Flores, Yaz, and Gossman, the pitcher, will bat ninth. As always, those starting lineups are brought to you by Hertz Donut. Okay, here we go. Brandon Crawford leading things off. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 as Max Scherzer gets his first strikeout. Boy, Max Scherzer, great repertoire of pitches. Blazing fastball. Fantastic slider. Also has a cutter, curveball, and changeup. Max Scherzer, even at the age of 37, a lot of gas left in that tank. Now he'll take on Donovan Solano. Solano, middle infielder, playing second base for the Giants here tonight. 2-2 pitch to Solano. Another strikeout as Scherzer has struck out the first 2. Slow going for the Giants. Now they turn to their team leader, Buster Posey. If you think of the Mount Rushmore of Giants, whether that goes back to the New York days or here at San Francisco, not saying necessarily Buster Posey is a lock on that Mount Rushmore. You got a lot of fantastic players in the mix there, but from what Posey has meant for this franchise, the World Series rings, the leadership, the player identifiable with this era of baseball, Buster Posey is at least in the conversation. Of course, there's Barry Bonds, Willie Mays, Orlando Cepeda, Will Clark. The list goes on and on and on. Buster Posey works the count to 3-0. He is going to look at this one, take it low for ball 4. But Buster Posey draws a 2-out walk. Scherzer, in his brief time with LA, 11 starts, 7-0 record with a 1.98 ERA. Walked just 8 batters in those 68 innings pitched. Fantastic strikeout to walk ratio of about 9-1. 89 Ks, 8 walks. Brandon Belt batting from the left side. Belt, 29 home runs here in the regular season, by far a new career high for Baby Giraffe Brandon Belt. Belt on 2-2, ground ball up the middle, shortstop. They'll throw to first, not in time. Seager took a little bit too much time here. Here's a replay brought to you by Kashiel RM. Boy, that was just a changeup he threw from short. So the Giants have two men aboard now for Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant, former Chicago Cub, coming over midseason to the Giants. They need some extra bats in this order. They made a trade with the Cubbies to get Bryant. 7 home runs in 51 games for KB. And he's up now with 2 aboard. Scherzer from the stretch. Fly ball, left field, shy of the warning track, and the Giants strand 2 runners. At the end of 1, we are scoreless in the best of the West. "2021, Minerva says, the year the team fell apart. Tough to see those Cubbies fall apart. The world is a better place when the Cubs are in it. Unless you're a Cardinals fan or a Brewers fan, then you probably disagree with that sentiment. Again, this game is being brought to you by Dono 43333. He answered our sponsor showcase. Thank you very much, Dono, for doing that on my channel. And as a thank you, you got to choose this matchup. Giants-Dodgers 2021. And I'm seeing now hate for Brett Butler. And that will happen. If you ever play for the Giants and then you end up going to the Dodgers, instant hatred from our friends in San Francisco. And back to baseball right now. Top of 2. Scoreless game between the Giants and the Dodgers. More than 200 wins combined between these two teams, but only one in the regular season would win the NL West. That distinction belonging to the San Francisco Giants. San Francisco, which of course no stranger to pennant chases in the West. Some calling that 1993 season the last great pennant chase between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. Going down to the wire, the Giants coming up 1 win short of that NL West crown. The Braves held them off. Wound up getting Fred McGriff. Deadline trade. Came over from San Diego. Then the Crime Dog helped lead the Atlanta Braves to the division crown. 104 wins that year for the Braves. Giants finished with 103 wins and wound up missing the postseason entirely. Of course, 1 year later, Major League Baseball changed the playoff format, expanding to 3 divisions, and the introduction of a wild card ensuing after that as well. So the Giants of 1993 did not make the postseason. But of course, both these 100-win teams we're featuring here in 2021 did make the postseason. The Giants, with 107 wins in the regular season, wound up winning the West. The LA Dodgers, 100-plus wins of their own, making it in the wild card. A.J. Pollock, your leadoff man for the Dodgers here in the second. The Gossman pitch is grounded to short. Nice play by Crawford. And you talk about great defensive shortstops. Brandon Crawford, a cool customer. So Brandon Crawford standing almost on the bag now through the shift. So the overshift is on against Max Muncy. Muncy, monster year. 895 OPS in 2021. 36 home runs. Started his Dodger days in 18 and 19, back-to-back 35 home run seasons. Then the pandemic-shortened 2020 season, and then set a new career high with 36 round trippers here in 2021. Batting from the left side. The pitch on the way from Gossman. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Gossman got him on the slider. Gossman registers his second strikeout. Kevin Gausman, he can touch 100 miles an hour on the gun. 227 strikeouts this year. First career 200K campaign for Gausman. Up against Will Smith. From the windup, the pitch to Will. Smith's fly ball will be handled easily by Bryant. Out in left, side retired. Heading to the bottom of 2 in San Francisco, you're watching the best in the West. Ezra saying 93 hurt almost as bad as 89. Well, it depends on what your perspective is. For me, 89 was a very, very good year. Very good indeed. I don't know what's worse, missing the playoffs when you absolutely should make the postseason, or losing in the World Series. It's a problem many fans grapple with when their teams go to multiple World Series. Now, if you're a team that consistently misses the postseason, well, I tell you what, you're just glad to make the postseason. I know this, speaking from experience in the Northwest, that when the Mariners finally went to the playoffs, I think there was a general sentiment that they were just glad the M's made it to the postseason. But some would argue that getting to the championship series, losing in a World Series, is even more difficult than that because you're so close to that finish line. Bottom of 2, Lamont Wade Jr., your leadoff man for the Giants. Scoreless game, Monday Night Baseball. Max Scherzer, 2 strikeouts through an inning pitched. Starting inning number 2. The 1-0 popped up on the infield. We'll see who takes the call on this one. It will be the second baseman as Trey Turner calls off Muncy. And Wade is retired on a pop-out. Wilmer Flores digs in from the right side. Wilmer swings at that offering. Fly ball, center field. And drifting over to make the catch is Bellinger for out number 2. That brings up Mike Yastrzemski, former college standout at Vanderbilt. 31-year-old veteran outfielder. Third major league season. Took a while to get up to the bigs. Made his major league debut 2 years ago at the age of 28. And Yaz is hoping to stay up in the major leagues and not go back down to the minors. Yaz, of course, comes from some fantastic baseball DNA. Grandfather Carl Yastrzemski, one of the all-time greats with the Boston Red Sox. Yaz versus Scherzer's. Couple Z's going head-to-head. 3-2 pitch to Yaz, and he spits on that fastball. And that's ball 4. With that 100-mile-an-hour fastball, didn't miss by much. Here's a replay brought to you by FDA Wah. Boy, oh boy, I thought that hit the strike zone. It was low for ball 4. And Yastrzemski is on with 2 down. And that brings up Kevin Gausman. Gausman started his major league career in 2013 in the American League with the Baltimore Orioles. Got his first taste of hitting with the Atlanta Braves in 2018. Not much of a hitter in his major league career. 109. 109 with the Giants. And we'll see what he does here. 185 hitter this year for Gausman. Gausman on 2-2. No chance at that changeup. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Giants strand another runner at the end of 2. We're scoreless in the best in the West. Bottom of the Dodger lineup, it will be the 8-hitter, Cody Bellinger, to lead things off. Boy, Cody Bellinger, who had been a mainstay in the middle of the order after that pandemic-shortened 2020 season, really cratered this year in 2021 to the tune of a 165 batting average, 10 home runs in 95 games. Considered at one point one of the best and brightest stars in the game of baseball, and now just trying to figure out this game of baseball. It can be a fickle sport. Batting 8th tonight for LA. Max Scherzer on deck. The pitcher awaits in the on-deck circle. 2-2 on the way to Bellinger. Bellinger takes it for strike 3. Gossman gets his 3rd strikeout. Split finger. That one was nasty with a capital N. And that brings up Scherzer. No hits in 24 at-bats in the regular season. And now here, he strikes out in the 3rd. Back to the top of the order we go. And Trey Turner. What a season for Trey. 338 average after coming over from Washington. Part of that Max Scherzer deal. 322 hitter in Washington with the Nats. And then carried that ride on over to a 338 average here in LA. Put it all together, folks. That's a 328 average. 195 hits. 28 home runs for Trey Turner. Turner at the plate. Trey grounds to 3rd. Throw from Flores to 1st will be in time. And the Dodgers are retired in order, heading to the bottom of 3. This is a best of 3 playoff series. Max Scherzer getting the start in Game 1. Your Games 2 and 3 starters to be determined in this matchup. But all indications are that Clayton Kershaw and Walker Buehler will start in Games 2 and 3. But that could change. A lot of options. Tony Gonsolin, Trevor Bauer. We'll have to wait and see. And remember, too, Dave Roberts could elect to go with one of those arms in the bullpen as well. But right now, Max Scherzer has been lights out. Scherzer pitching from the windup against Brandon Crawford as the Giants go back to the top of their order. Brandon Crawford grounds to the right side. Easy play by Muncy. 1 down. Donovan Solano 0 for 1. 280 hitter this year. His 3rd season with the Giants. Came over from New York. Before that, started his major league career with the Marlins in Miami. 33-year-old second baseman Donovan Solano. Solano swings at that offering. Weak ground ball, 3rd base. And Turner is there to make the play. 2 up, 2 down. And now it's Buster Posey. We were talking about greatest Giants of all time. We'd love to hear from you in chat as well. Who you think the greatest San Francisco Giants of all time are? And we put that question to Jeremy Affelt, who joined our stream a few weeks ago on the Dr. Dynastic channel. Asked him who his Mount Rushmore of Giants would be. And we'd love to hear from you. Give me your top 4 Giants of all time. Who you got? Going to leave some pretty big names off that list. Johnny LeMaster might be on there. How about a Rick Russell? How about a Bedrock Steve Bedrosian while we're at it? Buster Posey, one of the all-time greats for the Giants. Going the other way, fly ball right field. Easy play for Betts. We're out. Number 3, Giants and Dodgers still scoreless in San Francisco. Our resident Dodger fan, EVC and NYC2, is slid into the chat. Daddy Wags, we got to vote for Daddy Wags. You can only see Daddy Wags on Out of the Park After Dark. Turner, Seager, and Betts, 2, 3, 4 in the Dodger lineup here in the 4th. Fly ball, center field. Turner retired as Yaz makes the catch. Corey Seager now steps in, and EVC mentioning very weird to see Seager and Scherzer together on the same team in the same lineup. Corey Seager On the 1-2, Seager grounds this to first. Sharp ground ball. Nicely played by Belt, the first baseman. Unassisted. 2 down. And here comes Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts, a perennial all-star in Boston. Best season arguably came in 2018. 346 average, 32 home runs. His numbers this year dipping a little bit. 264 by far. Very on the low end of the spectrum as far as batting average for Mookie. Though he still did have 23 home runs this season. Mookie Betts on the 3-2 pitch. Weak ground ball to short. Easy play for Crawford. Side retired as we head to the bottom of 4th in San Francisco. All right, hearing from you in chat right now. Ezra Denny saying he's only going to count the San Francisco days and San Francisco nights. For the Giants, Mays, Bonds, Kane, Posey. So that is the starting four, if you will, the Mount Rushmore for Ezra Denny. Leaving Juan Marichal and Orlando Cepeda off the list. Putting Matt Cain on the list. Brandon Belt at the plate. Here's the 1-2 to Belt as we begin the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, strike 3. Scherzer with his 4th strikeout. And no McCovey. No Willie McCovey. Or Bumgarner. No Mad Bum. No McCovey. Chris Bryant, former Chicago Cub. Boy, did he have some fantastic years, including that World Series season for the Cubbies. Boy, look at this line from 2016 for Chris Bryant. 292, 39 home runs, 35 doubles, 121 runs scored, 102 RBI, and an OPS of 939. Chris Bryant. Of course, his numbers taking a little bit of dip here this year, though you could give him a little bit of grace. Any batter who has to play in San Francisco at this ballpark is going to see some of those numbers go down. Not the most hitter-friendly ballpark. Chris Bryant working the count full. 3-2 against Max. Scherzer's pitch taken for ball 4. He did not bite on that changeup. Bryant draws a 1-out walk. So Bryant on first for Lamont Wade. Lamont Wade hitless in 1 at-bat so far. And make it 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Scherzer, another K. His 5th. 2 down. Wilmer Flores. Flores drive to left center. Smothered by Bellinger. And they say he made the catch. I wasn't quite sure. Let's take another look as we take you to commercial break. Bellinger with range. And he makes the catch, stealing away extra bases at Oracle. All right, top of 5 after that web gem. And it's A.J. Pollock, the leadoff man for the L.A. Dodgers. Well, say what you will about Cody Bellinger and his hitting woes, but folks, he is holding his own in the outfield. How big was that play for Bellinger? Remember, that came with 2 aboard. So A.J. Pollock now at the plate. Pollock, weak grounder, shortstop. Can of corn. Easy play made by Crawford. And now it's Max Muncy. Muncy with 36 round trippers here in 2021. Fly ball, center field. And Yastrzemski is there to make the catch. Now it's Will Smith, his second at-bat. Smith, 25 home runs, power hitting catcher, slices a line drive to left. That'll fall for a base hit. As the Dodgers collect just their second base hit of the night against Kevin Gausman. And now here is Cody Bellinger. Fantastic defensive play out in center. Bellinger on the 3-1, taken for ball 4. LA now with 2 base runners. Smith on second, Bellinger on first. The pitcher, Max Scherzer. Boy, this is where that lack of DH really hurts you. This is a golden opportunity. Now, if Scherzer was up with 1 out or no outs, this is a clear bunt situation. Put 2 runners in scoring position, but with 2 outs, well, that's a non-starter. Scherzer at the plate. Pitch gets away from the catcher, went through Posey. Posey tried to knock it down. That will be a wild pitch on Gausman. Smith advancing to third. Bellinger to second. Max Scherzer at the plate. The 2-1 to Max. Max with a little tapper back to the mound. Gausman comes off the rubber, throws to first. Sign retired. Dodgers strand 2 in scoring position. Scoreless heading into the bottom of 5. Yastrzemski, the leadoff man for the Giants as we begin inning number 5, bottom of the 5th. In the city by the bay. 2-1 from Scherzer. Little tapper. Easy play for Scherzer coming off the hill. We'll make the play. If you're just joining us, this is Monday Night Baseball, our marquee matchup decided by Dono 43-333. Wanted to see a rematch of 2 fantastic NL West teams, the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. In the words of the Highlander, there can only be one. And the Giants in this regular season were the one. They wound up winning the NL West. Of course, both teams, though, wound up going to the postseason. Scherzer, another K as he strikes out Gausman on a curveball. That is now 6 Ks for Max. Back to the top of the Giant order we go. Bottom of 5. Fly ball, center field. Bellinger on the run will make the play. Side retired. After 5, still scoreless in the best in the West between the Giants and the Dodgers. Top of the Dodger lineup here in the 6th. Trey Turner, your leadoff man. Trey Turner, former Washington National, trying to get the Dodger lineup going. Grounds to third. Nice play by Flores as he throws to first. Leadoff man is wiped out. Now it's the other Turner. Justin Turner, another fantastic season for JT. 278 hitter with 27 home runs. Lots of pop from Turner as he lines this to left. Base hit. Turner with a wide turn. He'll hold up though at first. Justin Turner with a base knock. Here's a replay brought to you by Barry Basher 11. 105 on the exit velocity. Question in chat, and we'll call this the out of town scoreboard. Whenever we read games, chat comments, and there's no games, we'll call it the out of town scoreboard. And the question is, do I like the full DH or do I prefer NL pitchers to bat? What I do prefer, Minerva, that's a great question, and I'll open it up to chat too. I like it to be consistent. As long as it's the same for the National League as it is for the American League, I am all for it. It is a little more difficult to stand on the I am pro DH when you have a guy like Shohei Ohtani who can clearly pitch and hit. Though the counter argument would be, if not for the DH, would we see Shohei Ohtani hit as much as he does? Because if Shohei is pitching every fourth or fifth game, are you really going to increase that wear and tear by putting Shohei Ohtani in the field? Because then you're exposing him to injury not only as a hitter and a pitcher, but also as a defensive player. And we know Shohei has had, of course, some injury concerns. The arm injury this season for the Angels, but I personally am all about the no pitching at, or I'll just say I am pro DH. That every time I ever call a game and I see 2 runners on and 2 outs, and then I see the pitcher come up, I'm basically resigned to the fact that that is going to do it. Now, the counter argument would be, obviously, that there is more strategery. There is more chess going on when the pitcher hits. Then you start thinking about how your lineup is going to be, how you're going to stack your lineup, how you make sure that your pitcher does not come up in a crucial hitting situation. But for my money, I prefer the DH. That I feel like the pitcher hitting is kind of a major momentum buster. So I am personally for the DH, but I would say as long as the rules are the same for the American League as they are for the National League, I'm okay either way. But as a guy who grew up as an A's fan, an American League fan, as a guy who has seen so many great hitters come through as DHs, Harold Baines, Don Baylor, Dave Parker, guys who DH'd and put that bat in the lineup, I would much rather see that guy hit than a Dave Stewart, with all due respect. But that's just me. Fantastic question. I hope that was a decent answer. But I respect the other point of view as well. I think there are benefits to both. But I don't think that you can have any sort of baseball where you have to jump back and forth. I think that it should be consistent no matter what. You shouldn't be a National League team with no DH and then play an American League ballpark and then have to play by those rules. It's just kind of absurd. Corey Seager at the plate, 1 on, 1 out, scoreless ball game, best in the West. Gausman on 3-0. They're swinging, and it's a fly to center over the head of the center fielder, Yastrzemski. An extra base hit off the wall, and a run comes in. Seager got the green light on 3-0. Another look. Replay brought to you by Don't Cut the D Block Dragon. Boy, he jumped on that offering. 3-0, green light, RBI double for Seager, scoring Turner, and the Dodgers are on the scoreboard. I was a little bit surprised there, 3-0. Figured that Seager would be looking the entire way. Yastrzemski trying to chase that one down. It goes all the way to the wall. The Dodgers are on the board. Seager now on second. Gausman will continue to pitch from the stretch. Look in for the sign from Buster Posey with Mookie Betts at the plate. 1-2. Golf to the first baseman. Nice play there by the first baseman, Belt. They nearly doubled up Seager at second. A.J. Pollock now on the 1-2. Pollock looks at strike 3. Gausman gets the strikeout, leaves a runner stranded, but the Dodgers are on the scoreboard as they lead the Giants 1-0. Monday Night Baseball, and we've got a great one here. 1-0 pitchers duel between the Giants and the Dodgers. Max Scherzer so far out-dueling his counterpart for San Francisco, Kevin Gausman. Scherzer, just 1 hit allowed, no runs, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts through 5 innings of work. Max Scherzer started his career in Detroit. Fantastic 3-time Cy Young Award winner, won a World Series championship and a ring with the Nats in 2019. His strikeout total now up to 7 after the strikeout of Solano. Buster Posey On the 1-2, Posey looks at strike 3. A slider, and it caught Posey looking. And Scherzer gets another K. Brandon Bell at the plate trying to get the offense started. He is looking at strike 3. Scherzer, another strikeout. He is cruising in San Francisco at the end of 6. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Okay, folks, we are about 90 minutes into this broadcast here of a 2-hour stream. A big thank you to Dono 43333 in our Dr. Dynastic community. He responded and completed our sponsor showcase. We do occasionally have sponsored streams on the Dr. Dynastic stream, and he was able to complete that challenge and got a gifted sub to my channel, and also now gets to choose the matchup for Monday Night Baseball. And he chose this matchup, the LA Dodgers and San Francisco Giants of 2021. Thank you so much, Donut. And yes, Chris Bryant played for the Giants, Brent. Pretty wild. Didn't play long with the Giants, but Chris Bryant, there's a look at his real life stats. Half a season. Mid-season trade, went over from Chicago to San Francisco. KB, there he is, Chris Bryant. Muncy, Smith, and Bellinger scheduled hitters for the Dodgers here in the 7th. Get ready, folks. Our 7th inning emote race is coming up in just a few moments. Muncy grounds out to third base as Flores handled that one. 1 down. Will Smith, 1 hit and 2 at-bats so far against the Giants. 4 base knocks for the Dodgers so far. This one will not leave the infield. It's popped up to the shortstop. Crawford makes the catch. Quickly 2 down. And now it's Cody Bellinger. One-time promising phenom. Having struggles with the Dodgers in 2021. Count is 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Gossman gets the strikeout as we head to the bottom of the 7th and the 7th inning stretch. Well, folks, we, for copyright reasons, cannot play Take Me Out to the Ball Game. But you know what we can do? We can have the emote race, folks. Yes, it is the 7th inning emote race. 7th inning emote race brought to you by Memeza. You want memes? You want pizza? Check out Memeza, where everything is just Memeza. Okay, you see the emotes on your screen, folks. If you've ever gone to a baseball game, maybe in Seattle, you've seen the Hydros race. Or maybe you've seen the brat and the hot dog racing in Milwaukee. Well, we've got a thing called the emote race right now. You got a siren, you've got a wave, and you've got a black cat. Only one can win. The rules are in chat. Very simple, folks. You will just spam chat with the siren, the wave, or the black cat. All right, here we go. Ready, set, go. All right, folks, we're underway here. It's the emote race on Monday Night Baseball. The black cat out to the early lead. Now the siren gets into it. The siren and the cat. Where is the wave? More siren, way more siren. Holy cow. Now there's the cat. And now more siren. And oh my gosh, the siren wins, running away. The siren with a win against the cat, and the wave nowhere to be found. I am ashamed that my wave didn't even get off the starting line. That has been the 7th inning emote race presented by Memeza. You want memes? You want pizza? Check out Memeza, where everything is just Memeza. My, oh my, what a race as the siren takes home the crown. Congratulations to that siren. Never saw it coming. Back in San Francisco, best in the West, Dodgers, Giants, 2021. And here we go for the bottom of the seventh. Giants trying to get on the scoreboard. They turn to Chris Bryant. Bryant came over in a deadline deal with the Chicago Cubs. They need a spark. They could use it right now from KB. Chris Bryant up against Max Scherzer. Fly ball, deep left field. This one is high, and this one is gone. Game-tying home run in the seventh by Chris Bryant. That home run brought to you by ESCV, the ultimate destination in baseball escapism. Thought for a moment that might be too high. It was just deep enough. Chris Bryant with a game-tying home run to lead off the bottom of the seventh. We are tied at 1-1. So Scherzer's first blemish as the shutout is now taken out. First run allowed by Max. 2-1 to Wade. Wade going the other way. Coming in is the left fielder Pollock to make the catch. And now here's Wilmer Flores. Boy, 1-1 ball game. We got a good one, folks, between the Dodgers and the Giants. Fly ball out from Flores to right. Betts making the catch, 2 down. And now Yaz at the plate. 2-2 from Scherzer. Fly to center, and Bellinger will make the catch. The damage, though, is done. Giants on the scoreboard, and we're tied at 1-1. We'll get a pinch hitter here for the Dodgers as Max Scherzer's night is over. Final box score line on Scherzer. Just 1 run allowed. Came on that 7th inning home run from Chris Bryant. 7 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts. This will be a no decision, though, for Max Scherzer. Pinch hitter will be Albert Pujols. Pujols back in the National League for the first time in 10 years. Last time he was playing in the NL was another standout year with the Cardinals. .299 average that year in 2011. 37 home runs. Then went over to LA in Anaheim with the Angels. His numbers dropping very sharply since his NL days, but now back in the National League and now pinch hitting for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Pujols up against Gausman. 0-2 on the way. Albert swings and misses at that off-range. Gausman gets the strikeout, his 7th. So Pujols fails to get on base. Pinch hit, strikeout. Back to the top of the Dodger order we go. 2-2 to Turner. Turner swings and misses on that offering. Another K for Gausman, and he is getting some new life, is Kevin Gausman. He is looking very sharp here. That was pitch number 100. Came on a split finger fastball there to that strikeout. K count is up to 8 as they continue to hang those K cards out and right on the brick, just shy of McCovey Cove. Justin Turner, 1 hit in 3 at-bats so far. On the 2-1, fly to left near the track. Not deep enough. Side is retired. Heading to the bottom of the 8th. 1-1 your score between the Dodgers and the Giants. Well, folks, it's time to start breaking out the Duffy. We're going to get a Beetle Boy 911 emergency call to the bullpen. Danny Duffy, the new pitcher for the Dodgers. 13 appearances, 12 starts for the Royals in 2021. Duffy on the roster for these Dodgers. So Duffy comes in relief of Max Scherzer. And from Duffy to Ruffy, we have Darren Ruff pinch hitting in the number 9 spot in the order for the Giants. which means the night is over for Kevin Gossman. 104 on the pitch count for him. 1 run, 1 walk, 4 hits, 8 Ks for Kevin Gossman. Rough pitch hitting to start the bottom of the 8th. Behind in the count. 1-2 pitch from Duffy, fly to right, just shy of the warning track. Fly ball out as Betts comes up with that one. And there's a raid here. Nos Base coming in with a raid party of 21. Nos Base, great to see you. Nos Base was just on a little while ago. I believe took that raid from EBC in NYC too. Nos Base is in the house. If you're on Hawaiian time, we welcome you to Monday afternoon baseball. If you're watching from the Midwest, this is Monday night baseball. If you're watching on the West Coast, this would be Monday evening baseball. Wherever you are, welcome to Monday Night Baseball on Out of the Park Developments. And we've got a good one. 2021 LA Dodgers and 2021 San Francisco Giants. Historic matchup. We've never seen 2 teams from the same year go head-to-head. Usually when we've gone to the time machine, we've gone sometimes to different years or different eras. We have had 2 teams face off from the same franchise. We had the 2019 Washington Nationals, for example, against the 2012 Washington Nationals. We've had the 1927 New York Yankees against the 1957 Milwaukee Braves. But for the first time ever, we're getting 2 teams from the same year. 2021 Dodgers, 2021 Giants. Tyro Estrada now pinch hitting in the top of the order for the Giants. In a 1-1 ball game, Duffy's 2-2 pitch flown to center. Bellinger will make the catch on the run. Quickly, there are 2 down. And now Donovan Solano is at the plate. Solano on the full count offering, swing and a miss. Strike 3, Duffy with his first strikeout. We're heading now to the 9th in San Francisco, California. It's a 1-1 ball game in the best in the West on Monday Night Baseball. And our title sponsor for this stream, Dono 43333. If you'd like to be the next person to choose an upcoming Monday Night Baseball matchup, a dream matchup, whatever you want to call it, go ahead, head on over to my channel, and you will have that opportunity to decide that next matchup. Now, we already do have a matchup for next week. But after that, it is open. So if you'd like to decide who is going to be our next Monday Night Baseball matchup, aired right here on the Out of the Park Developments main channel, go ahead and check my channel out, Dr. Dynastic. And a look right now at our game plan for tonight. So you can see we've already done pack rips. We've done a perfect draft. After the conclusion of this contest, we'll play Homer Hindsight and then Immaculate Grid. And that will be the stream. We will get you your full 2 hours here of this broadcast. 2 hours and maybe more. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Top of 9. Here we go. LA, San Francisco, 1-1 ball game in the 9th inning. And a new pitcher as we get a Beetle Boy 911 emergency call to the bullpen. And new pitcher is Jake McGee. McGee, 31 saves in the regular season. 2.72 ERA for the Giants. Non-save situation for McGee here. He'll take on the heart of the order for LA. 3, 4, 5. Seager, Betts, and Pollock. Corey Seager, your leadoff man. Got the green light on a 3-0 count in the top of the 6th. And belted a double over the head of Mike Yastrzemski out in center. That was the game's first run. Not enough, though, as the Giants came back with a solo home run from Chris Bryant in the 7th. That's where we stand here in the 9th now in a 1-1 contest. Corey Seager. 1-0, lefty versus lefty. Seager versus McGee. Southpaw delivers. Line drive, base hit, right field, rolling to the wall, wide turn, heading for 2, and it's a leadoff double. Corey Seager.
Good kidding.
Boy, he smoked that one. Take another look here on this replay, and even 100 miles an hour on the exit velocity. Well, it looks like we're having problems with replay here. Cannot get the replay machine to go. So Seager does get the double. That replay would have been brought to you by Don't Cut the D-Block Dragon. You shouldn't cut the D-Block, but apparently you can cut the replay. So we will not have a replay on the Seager double. Mookie Betts now at the plate. Go-ahead run in scoring position. 1 on, nobody out. McGee from the stretch, fly ball, deep left center field, and no doubt about it. Mookie Betts. Dodgers have the lead on the 2-run jack in the 9th. Mookie saving his best for last. Had been hitless in 3 at-bats. The 4th time, the charm. 2-run home run here in the top of the 9th inning. Dodgers retake the lead 3-1. And yes, a fan has just thrown that ball back out from the bleachers onto the field. Giants fans beside themselves here as McGee promptly gives up a 2-run home run. Still nobody out. A.J. Pollock now at the plate. Pollock on the 2-0. Sharp grounder to third. Flores will make the play. And there's one down. Boy, we've had some thrillers here in Monday Night Baseball. Our very first matchup on Monday Night Baseball, of course, the Hall of Fame bash between the 1993 Atlanta Braves and the 2006 St. Louis Cardinals. Otis Nixon wound up winning that one in a walk-off in the 9th. No walk-off situation for the Dodgers, but they do break up a 1-1 tie on a 2-run home run by Mookie Betts. Max Muncy trying to extend this inning with 1 out. Lifts a fly ball to right. Wade is there to make the catch. 2 down. And now it's Will Smith. Full count to Will. Payoff pitch. Fly to left. This one will stay in the yard. And that'll do it. Side retired. The Dodgers score twice. Going to the bottom of the 9th in San Francisco. The Giants trailing 3-1. Emergency call to the bullpen brought to you by Beetleboy 911. Kenley Jansen on in relief. He'll try to close this one out for the 2021 Dodgers. 38 saves this year. 2.22 earned run average. 86 Ks in 69 innings pitched. He's got a tall order here, does Kenley. He'll face the 3-4-5 portion of the order for the Giants. Posey, Belt, and Bryant. Bryant, of course, responsible for the only run so far for the Giants. He awaits in the hole. Posey to lead off, bottom of the 9th for the Giants, down to their final 3 outs. Buster Posey, another magnificent season, an MVP-worthy season for Buster Posey. 304 hitter, 18 home runs, not too shabby for a catcher. Lifetime batting average just north of 300, 302 for Buster Posey. Posey up against Jansen. Full count, 3-2 pitch. On the way, here we go. Posey swings at that offering. Fly ball, center field. Bellinger will make the catch. And there's one down. That one might have gotten hung up in the wind a little bit. Posey gave it a good ride on a cutter. 103 miles an hour on that exit velocity. That wind blown right to left kind of hanging that ball up in the air. Bellinger able to chase it down. Brandon Belt now at the plate. Belt, ground ball, shortstop, out number 2. Seager makes the play, and the Giants are down to their final out. Already some of these fans starting to head for the parking lot. What is this, Los Angeles? Do they have to beat the traffic? Here's the 1-2 to Chris Bryant. Bryant, swing and a miss, strike 3. And the LA Dodgers of 2021 proving they are truly best in the West. They come from a 1-1 tie. They get a 2-run home run in the 9th to take it at Oracle. Your final, Dodgers 3, Giants 1 on Monday Night Baseball. All right, with that, folks, it's time for your postgame show brought to you by EVC and NYC2, who is a very happy Dodger fan. Join EVC every Wednesday for Guess the Set on Twitch, 2 p.m. Pacific every Wednesday, only on Twitch. All right, offensive stars for LA. Not a whole lot in a 3-1 game, but a nice night nonetheless for Corey Seager. Had an RBI double. 3 for 4 night for him. Mookie Betts only 1 base hit, but it was a big one, folks. That go-ahead 2-run home run in the 9th, lifting the Dodgers to the victory. Max Scherzer, a no decision. Duffy will get the win in relief. Jansen, a scoreless 9th to pick up the save. For the Giants, Jake McGee takes the loss. 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 runs, and that big home run given up in the 9th. Only 2 hits for the Giants in this one came from Belt and Bryant. B&B, it was Chris Bryant with a game-tying solo home run in the 7th, but it was all Dodgers from there as LA takes it. Game 1 in a best-of-3 series, 3-1 your final. And folks, remember you can watch the conclusion of this series. It will be on tomorrow, noon Pacific on Dr. Dynastic channel. We will have that best of 3 conclusion for you. All right, so we're going to leave this ball game as the Dodgers take this game 3-1 your final. Wow, what a good one. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what's next on the itinerary. What is up? I'm going to have to grab some water as we take a look at this, and lots more to come, folks, but a look right now at the agenda. We've got we're about halfway through here. A little bit of baseball left to be played, though. So we'll go ahead and update that, and then we'll go ahead and continue here on the stream. But right now, yeah, it was a good one, folks, as the Dodgers take down the Giants of 2021. And yes, we'll update that right now here on stream, as there it is. Giants Dodgers in the books. All right, I'm going to grab some water very quickly, and when we come back, we are going to play a little game called Homer Hindsight. Play at home with us. We'll see if we can call it a home run or not a home run. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. And I don't know, I'm a stand-up guy. I mean, not like that, but I do not have a chair. If I sit in a chair, my back starts barking. Though I will tell you, plans are in the works. Plans are in the works that we're probably going to be relocating the stream setup. If you've seen my stream on Dr. Dynastic, you know I tend to change venues and backgrounds. Right now, I love the setup that I have, but my dear old mom is going to be moving into this room right here, which means we're going to have to relocate. You know, I'm an A's fan, so we're used to relocation. So we may be relocating to the basement, in which case you'll be able to see what's going on in the basement. And let me tell you, it's a lot more fun than this room. So it could be a fun setup. Working on that, reinvesting, and doing all that stuff. So, but I'm looking forward to my mom. Hey, who knows? Maybe my mom will hang out on stream sometime. My mom is a huge baseball fan. She's probably the second biggest baseball fan, maybe even first, between her and I in the house. So not back to the kitchen, though. Not back to the kitchen, but I am very excited to move the stream downstairs because it looks like we're going to have a hardline connection. Oh my gosh. I forgot to hardline this connection. We've been on Wi-Fi this entire time. Woo. Okay. Well, whoops. Hopefully we're doing okay. This is a Wi-Fi stream. So Mama Dynastic might have to claim that Twitch name already. Okay, so here's the game, guys. It's called Homer Hindsight. Very simple. You and I are going to decide based upon what we're seeing here, is this a home run or is this not a home run? And got to get back to the kitchen for the factor synergy, right? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I can tell you what, as far as fails go for broadcast locations, in a kitchen with a family of four, probably not the brightest idea I ever came up with. Probably not a good deal. Not a good idea. Okay, so this is, it looks like, Low, number 8 hitter for the Rays. And this is in Toronto against Garcia in the 7th. We're trying to get as much information from this as possible based upon, well, we don't hear it, but we can see it. It's a 97 mile an hour fastball piped right down the middle, belt high. And is this a home run? Now, this is to center field. This is to center field, clearly. Is that enough? I think that's a home run. Kirby says not a home run. Did he get under it a little bit? Minerva says not. Jason says caught at the wall. See, my first impression based upon the reaction from Garcia is that he knows that's a home run. Brent says it's a home run. Teddy says not a home run. Mendro says off the wall, a double. And I will tell you, my last stream, we had a pretty good run. I want to say it was 8 in a row. That was my first time playing, and it was over the wall but caught. So it was not a home run. Too high, too high. What is this, Graybacks? What is this, Major League? Love it. Might be a little bit too high. Rated says out of the park. My inclination is that it's a home run. Chat seems to be saying not a home run. This is a tough first one for me. This is very tough. Oh, boy. I am reluctantly going to go with chat on this one. I am reluctantly going with chat. I believe it's a home run, but I don't want to go against you guys. We're going to say not a home run.
High in the air to center. Kiermaier is back. Jumps.
It was a home run. I mean, that was close. It could have gone either way. All right, let's go ahead and restart. We'll go ahead and restart here. We got to at least get one. You can't lose on the first one. And I got to believe in myself. He should have caught it. He could have caught it. All right, so it looks like you've got Dodgers Cardinals. Ball carries pretty well in Arizona. This looks like a home run. It's definitely a home run swing. This, to me, looks like a no-brainer. This looks like a home run.
Walker hits a fly ball high
Oh my
in the air. It
gosh.
hangs up in
What
left
is
center.
going on
Newbar's got it
here? Ah, no. All right. Take three. All right. Home run, not a home run. This looks like easily. This does not look like a home run. Now, you do have to watch out. This is Fenway. They do have that very short porch in right if you get it just right. So that's the question. To me, coming off the bat, it does not look like a home run. Casas, home run, Rob Deere says. Kirby says no. Boy, wouldn't that be a dandy if I got it wrong again? First inclination from me as a pitcher says that's not a home run. Rated says that one goes bye-bye. Let's see what happens.
That's torched. That's into the gap. That's going to bounce
double.
all the way up against the fence.
Not a home run.
Turner
Not a home
third.
run. Okay, got that right. Next up. Ooh, okay. Friedel up against Irvin in Cincinnati. And a rare cutaway here. We get a little bit. They let a little bit of the wide shot come in here. I do not believe that's a home run. Ball not go far. Ball not go far.
Well hit to right.
Oh, God. Okay. Boy, we are struggling, folks.
Homers and back to
All right. Well, that was a short run in Homer hindsight. Homer hindsight, no bueno. You can catch that on my stream. We'll be playing more of that tomorrow. Hopefully, way better. I'm the Jan Gomes of guessing home runs. Okay, let's go ahead and close this one out. First of all, oops, let me go back very quickly because every night now we're doing something a little different where we update our rundown. And oh boy, we're going to call this a big no. So we'll update this right there. Homer hindsight, that's a big fail. A big fail on Homer hindsight, our rundown. We're not going to have time for more pack drops, more pack rips, I should say. So we're going to close it out with a little bit of Immaculate Grid. Are you guys ready to play? I like playing this late in the night because not a lot of you are going to have no spoilers. No spoilers. So I think that's probably a good thing. So give me just a second here to load that up. So yeah, we'll close out with a little bit of the Immaculate Grid. Immaculate Grid. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Let me see if this fires up correctly. There it is. Okay, good. All right, so we have Pittsburgh Pirates, we have Chicago White Sox, we have Washington Nationals, we have Kansas City Royals, and then I have not played Grid lately much, but for me, this seems pretty rare that you have only one column up top with Pittsburgh. Only one column here with Pittsburgh, and then it's 200K season or 300 average season. So that's the question right now. Pretty self-explanatory how this works. If you don't know at home, please let us know. But pretty simple, folks. Pretty simple. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll be watching chat. Now, when I look at chat, I will try to avoid spoilers. But right now, let's go ahead and start. We could get, I'm going to throw some names out. What comes to mind? First of all, for the 200K and 300 batting average, I'm thinking same era here. I mean, Frank Thomas for Chicago White Sox and a 300 average. I mean, Frank Thomas just jumps out to me. That's probably going to be a very popular choice, though. I don't want to get that. I think like Lance Johnson would be another one. Would Robin Ventura be available? Don't know if Ventura hit 300. I know Johnson did. I know Lance Johnson did. Lance Johnson would probably be a good pick. So let's go ahead and go with Lance Johnson. Incorrect. Incorrect on which one? On Ventura? I know for a fact Frank hit 300, but let's go Lance Johnson. I feel pretty good about Lance Johnson here. Okay, there we go. 1%. 1%. Just think of a key part of that 90s lineup. Now, there was also, let's see. I'm thinking of who? Not Lofton. Alomar. Alomar, too, would have been a good one. Dick Allen would have been a good one. Oh, Albert Bell. Baines would be another one. Yeah. A lot of choices. But I'm happy with Lance Johnson at 1%. Let's see. Do we want to save the... I kind of want to do these seasons first. I'm going to skip down to Kansas City. 300 batting average. Now, there are some... I mean, George Brett would be an obvious one. Johnny Damon would be an easy one. I don't know if Frank White ever hit 300. Definitely not Steve Balboni. I don't know if Jermaine Dye hit 300. I know Damon did. I'm going to go Johnny Damon, and that's probably going to be a high percentage pick, but Johnny Damon with Kansas City. Only 2%. Willie Wilson would have been a fantastic one, Rob Deere. Fantastic. All right, we're in bonus time right now. 2-hour stream extending a little bit past here. We're at 2 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us on Monday Night Baseball. Closing out the stream today by playing a little bit of Immaculate Grid. Now, you do have to basically find players that fit the criteria of the cross section. So for our next one, for example, we need a Kansas City Royal who struck out 200 hitters in a season, for example. You would have to find somebody who has played for both the Pirates and the Royals in their career. That would be this box here. So you want to fill all those. Saberhagen, Nightshade, that is a fantastic pick. I'm not sure that Saberhagen struck out 200 batters, though. I'm not 100% confident on that. I know that Saberhagen was every other year. He had the even year, odd year thing going on. Greinke would be honestly a no-brainer, right? But let's dig a little deep on this one. Let's try to dig a little deep on this one to get a low percentage. And I am thinking of, actually, if you play bronze in Out of the Park, I think this is a good card for you. So Greinke would be a high percentage, and we want low percentage, right? Oh, Apier. Apier would be fantastic. Again, not sure if Apier struck out 200. I picture him as like a 150 to 180 guy. But there's the answer. There's the answer I was looking for. Dennis Leonard. Dennis Leonard. Thank you. That's the one I'm looking for. Dennis Leonard is what I was alluding to. Here we go. Dennis Leonard, 5%. I thought it'd be lower, honestly. That's a high for Dennis Leonard. Okay, filling up the boxes. We've got 3, all 5% or less, which is kind of usually the goal for me. 200 strikeout season for Nationals. Now, the Nationals, like this is where you can get tricky, folks, is that it is a little bit of a trick question. It's not only the Nationals, it could be the Montreal Expos as well. So like Steven Strasburg, you got other pitchers, but I want to go with an Expo here. Denny Martinez was not a strikeout pitcher, so Dennis Martinez for the Expos, I would not go with that one. Pedro is tricky. I don't think he got enough innings. No, Pedro would be a good one. Pedro would work. I'm going to go with one that if you're I'm like 1,000% sure this guy struck out 200 hitters because I had him on my rotisserie team. So, I mean, Pedro would be a great pick, but I think he would be high percentage. But I feel very good about Jeff Fassero here. All right, 0.3%. Steve Rogers, Captain America, would have been a good choice. All right, 300 batting average for the Nationals or Expos. Let's see. I'm not even going to go for Nats. I'm not even going to like think of Soto or anybody else. I'm thinking of Larry Walker. I think Vlad would have. But then you start thinking of like Delino DeShields, Marquise Grissom. I've got a good one, though. Reigns, yes. Now, if Terry Francona hit 300, and I don't know what the minimum is. Now, that's the tricky part. I believe you have to qualify for a batting crown to qualify for 300. So you have to have the minimum amount of at-bats in a season to get a 300 average. Now, that being said, as I understand it, if let's say this, Gary Carter, I don't know. I don't think Gary Carter hit 300. Not sure about that. Big Cat, Galarraga. Now, it would be interesting. There was a comment in chat about half a season, Francona. Now, if Francona played half a year and hit 300 for the Expos and then got traded and then finished the year with a 300 batting average, no matter what he hit with the Expos in this case, would still count. So it has to be a 300 batting average season with at least, I believe, one at-bat or plate appearance with that team to qualify. Pete Rose, another fantastic guess. I'm going to go low percentage, guys. I'm going to go Sean. Whoa, okay. Okay, I didn't know it was going to be that low. Wow. Okay. Sean Barry, a 0.02. Sean Barry, a 0.02%. Sean Barry, folks, he had a big season, as I remember, for the Expos. I can't remember what the average was, but I remember loving that guy. So there is a poll. Let's go ahead and keep moving. Let's fill up the 200. Now, 200 strikeouts in a season. And did we ever determine if Brett Saberhagen did strike out 200 batters in a season for the Royals? We can answer that now that I did not fill it in. I'd be interested to know that. Okay, speaking of pitchers who struck out 200 batters in a season. Let's go with the White Sox. Lamar Hoyt for Really Vanilla Girl. Esteban Loaiza. That would be a fantastic choice. Chris Sale, obvious one. Yep, that's right. Blackjack McDowell, I thought would be close. Oh, there, right as I say that, Coach Ruffy says that. I'm not 100% sure on Blackjack, guys. But you know who I am? No. Dang it. Who was the... I always confuse the two. Let me see if it pops up here. So there's yes, okay. Who, right? Am I thinking of the right guy? Alex Fernandez. There's so many. There's Fernandez, and then there's the pitcher for the Marlins, who died in the boating accident. But he would not have been, that's Jose Fernandez. So this is Alex Fernandez. Okay. I'm pretty sure Alex Fernandez is a pick. Yeah, Alex Fernandez. I'm going to go with Alex Fernandez. Okay, 2%. 2%. Though now I am thinking of Roberto Hernandez. And Roberto Hernandez did play for the Pirates. So I'll go ahead and put that one as I remember it. Roberto Hernandez. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, great. The one I'm thinking of is from the 90s to 2000s. So that is this one. Okay, good. 0.4%. Okay, we are doing well. Okay, last two. Boy, this one's going to be interesting. Washington / Montreal and Pittsburgh. Or Kansas City and Pittsburgh. This one I think I've done before. I think it was when the grid was the other way. I'm just going to throw this one out there. Kirk Gibson. And I only know this one because when I've put together some bronze teams before and some drafts, it's the Kirk Gibson. It's the Kirk Gibson card. Okay, 0.7%. There we go. Did Van Slyke play in Montreal? Not that I remember. But you know who did? Is this cheating or not? Because the name came up in my mind. Not Van Slyke, but Vander Wall. Okay, we did get verification. Blackjack McDowell never struck out 200 batters in a season. Guys, John Vander Wall, Pirates and Expos. That is going to be a good pick. 0.2%. Whoa. Okay. That's a pretty good score. That's an 11. Wow. Okay. I am very happy with that. Okay. So the number ones, Sale, Thomas, we knew that. Bryce Harper, very popular for the Nats. Steven Strasburg, we mentioned that. Josh Bell, some people were talking about Josh Bell. Carlos Santana, Greinke. Wow, Greinke, 87%. Wow, that is maybe the highest number I've ever seen. 87%. George Brett, Josh Harrison, also there. Okay, but we're better than that. We are better than that. Okay, so there it is. There it is. Our immaculate grid, everybody. Well, go ahead and put it on the board. Well, that is a big old check for us. And I tell you what, I said no more pack rips, question mark. Let's go ahead and just get some bonus. Let's just do some packs because I feel like we're due for a good pack or two. Let's go ahead and do that. And then we'll wrap it up. 15 minutes long. Can't take that long, right? To open some packs. All right, so let's get back into At the Park Baseball. We'll open some packs and we'll call it a day. Rip some packs and then pack it in. Oh, Wilbur Wood was a 0.1%. Put it on the board, yes. Okay. Opening packs, here we go. We'll open until we get a gold. And right away we get a gold. Okay. Okay. It's a banger, folks. Let's go ahead and open that card. It's a Scott Strickland. But my rule too is you can't end on that. You gotta go and ride the winning streak. And there it goes. Oh, now I'm in everyday territory. This is what everybody can relate to, right? You should have just walked away when you could, but instead we just got to keep going. One more, just one more. I can't stop. I can't stop. He does not have an exit strategy. There's Mike Moore, former, was it 20? I think a 20-game winner. Yeah, with the Oakland A's, Mike Moore. We'll keep going. Give me a diamond, baby. Come on. Dan McGann, if you want that We'll go ahead and put it out there on the 519. Streamer luck activated. Let's go ahead. Can we activate that streamer luck real quick? Jim Lefebvre, former A's, I believe, hitting coach. Can't remember if Lefebvre was the hitting coach or Latchman was. Let's see. And that is a duplicate for us. So we'll go ahead and go for 89. Let's go. Let's go, please. Johnny Gomes. Part of the touchdown mission. Go ahead and sell that off. Oof. Cal Daniels. There's a blast from the past. Oh, wow. That card's going crazy. I'll stay on it right now. Ozzie Virgil, we have that one. And what are the congrats in order? What do we got there? Able to finish the Scott Rowland missions today. Oh, right. Minerva. Congratulations indeed. Oh, this is my silver packs opening. I am out of standard pack territory here. Interesting. Okay. Well, we have dug so deep into our well of packs that we're in silver pack territory. John McDonald. Oof. Oofda. Catalanato. Well, I got to tell you, this is not so hot, guys. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Ay, ay, ay. All right, D. Mendro, congratulations on that. Yeah, I'm out of standards and I'm up to over 100 packs. Yeah, there a bunch of silvers, I'm guessing. A bunch of silvers. MLB 2K5's announcers pronounced them Catalanoto. Whoa. I hope I pronounced that right. The pronunciation of the mispronunciation. Go ahead and sell this. I think that's going to do it for my packs. Oh, one last pack. I keep on saying one last pack. That's got to be it. That's got to be it. So yeah, there are the packs right now. 99 packs, some silvers, some golds, some diamonds, some historical packs, and some historic diamond packs. So there we go. And then, holy cow, we must have had a big old drop of, wow. That's interesting. We got a bunch of points. I don't know what we just sold, but we'll go ahead and update that to try to get our Lefty Grove out there. And also, let's go ahead and put in a bid for the Al Simmons card now. We're looking for that Al Simmons card. We love that for our theme team. Now there is a, ooh, wait a minute. Oh, that's a buy order, not a sell order, right? Yeah. Not what I was hoping for. All right. So Al Simmons. We'll go ahead and bookmark that. Okie dokies. Guys, that's a wrap for tonight. Want to thank again our sponsor for the stream tonight, or for this matchup, Dono 43333 over on my channel. One of the perks, if you guys ever come over to my channel, please do so, because you get to decide who is going to be the feature ball game on Monday Night Baseball. And Dono said, hey, I want to see the 2021 Giants and Dodgers go head to head. Dodgers win. 3-1. Dono 43, 333. Thank you so much. And congratulations on the game. I hope you enjoyed it. You'll be our sponsor for the rest of the week on my channel. Speaking of yours truly, my schedule is as follows. I do need to update this. I keep on forgetting to update this. I'm on tomorrow, Tuesday at noon Pacific. That's 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday at noon. We'll continue our best of 3 series between the 2021 Giants and Dodgers. On Wednesday, 11 a.m., that's Doc's Dugout. Jeremy Affeldt will not be our guest. He was a guest like a month ago from the San Francisco Giants, 3-time World Series winner. But I can tell you that the wildly popular Brian Zane from Wrestling with Regrets, a popular YouTuber, 300-something thousand followers on YouTube. He'll be my guest on Wednesday in a couple of weeks from now. And this Wednesday, AZ Axel, if you're looking for me, I just want to make sure to confirm that AZ Axel will be on our stream this coming Wednesday. And then Thursday, we're still going to see about that. That's our sponsored stream. We'll see if that's going to happen. And then Friday, 11 a.m. Pacific. Don't you worry, Eric. Don't you worry. We never leave you hanging. So if you're close on a drop, I always make sure that you get those final drops. So don't you worry. We'll get you that final drop. I never leave you hanging. That's my motto on my channel, and that's my motto on the Developments channel, because it just drives me nuts when you're about to get a drop and then the stream just ends abruptly. So we will not leave you hanging, okay? Okay, with that being said, folks, we're going to close it out with a little hype video, and then I hope to see you tomorrow at noon Pacific. And stay right there, because if anybody is streaming Out of the Park Baseball, we'll raid into their channel. All right, this is Doc saying so long. We'll see you next time on Monday Night Baseball. First pitch coming in at 4:40 p.m. for the World Series. Max Scherzer on the bump. Dynastic matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. A packed house here at Yankee Stadium, the cathedral of baseball, and here we go. First pitch to Otis. Otis with a fly to center. Otis Nixon delivers. Snow on the 1-2, going the other way. High fly ball, deep left field, and gone! And he shoots one to center. Diving catch out in center by Combs. Looks in for the sign. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball, right field at the track, at the wall, and gone! 3-1 count. Babe will swing at that offering. Deep center field. This one's got a chance, and it is gone! Babe Ruth. 515 feet out of the yard. Are you kidding me? I have never seen a ball go that far. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Croc goes the other way. Base hit. Stocker comes in to score. Another one comes in, and Dykstra scores. Phillies take the lead here in the 9th. They're up 5-3. If you look on the field right there, my mouse is over Jeremy Affeldt. He was jumping up and down on the first base line. Jeremy Affeldt, World Series champion in San Francisco. That is a walk-off. Otis Nixon delivering in the bottom of the 9th, lifting the Braves to the 7-5 victory on Monday Night Baseball.